When Larry first told me, I was kind of just more in shock. And, it's a lot of pressure, but it's also fun because, now I know that I got everybody's attention and I can really start, amping up what we do here and coming up with really creative things. It's exciting. So the idea behind the menu was that I wanted it to be really inclusive. When I worked at Sporting KC, I kind of already started, making my food that way because there was always somebody who had dietary needs or the players or something like that. So when I came over here, I told Larry that I had a crazy idea, and I eventually convinced everybody that it was a good move to make the menu inclusive, have gluten-free options, dairy-free options, and all kinds of stuff like that. So yeah, on the menu there's a lot of different inspirations from different parts of my life. Like the buffalo cauliflower bites was actually paying tribute to the Alamo Draft House that closed down. They had a version of it on their menu, and that was my favorite thing whenever I would go there. So I decided to put it on the menu and do my version. So it's gluten-free, dairy-free, which is kind of crazy and unheard of. So. But it turned out to be like one of our best sellers, and I personally love buffalo sauce, so. I am actually not. So when Larry and I were in talks about opening up a restaurant, I asked my friends, I was like, hypothetically, if I was to open up a restaurant, what would you guys want? And a lot of people said vegan, vegetarian options. They're like, there's not enough in the city. It'd be really cool if you did that. So I also had a friend who, I met during quarantine and stuff, and they kind of helped with a lot of the inside of that and inspiration for some of those things. So that one, there's a little bit of inspiration from some chefs at Radio Cherry Bomb. It's this podcast that's all female empowerment and stuff, and women in the industry. So they had a version of it in one of their books. I really liked it, and like I said, I just like the inclusivity of it, and I love working with different colors. Like I like watermelon radishes, any bright greens that I can put on there, and anything like that. So that was one of those where it's like very striking on the plate, and it kind of has become like our signature dish here. So yeah. Usually I try and do more sides because, somebody's always got the turkey, somebody's always got the dessert, but I always like making the different sides. So I'll do asparagus, green beans. I think not this past year because of 2020, but the year before that, I made a whole bunch of mushrooms. I made like I said, green beans. There is sweet potatoes that I put goat cheese and stuff on, all kinds of stuff like that. Yeah, so for Thanksgiving here, we have a whole bunch of different things. So if you eat in the restaurant on Thanksgiving, then it's $28 a plate, and you get to choose between 3 different proteins. So we're doing brisket, turkey, and ham. Brisket's a little bit more expensive. I think it's a little bit of an upcharge, but we have green beans, cheesy corn, stuffing, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, all the fixins and stuff. And so, like I said, if you eat in the restaurant, it's $28 for a plate. And then we're doing this 4-person, pack for $100, where you get some turkey, you get, your protein, your sides, gravy, all kinds of stuff. And then we also have it to where you can order sides for the quart. So that's $12 per quart, and it depends on what kind of side you want, stuffing, anything like that.